Welcome to Legitimate Show, one and only your favorite host, Big Fish. A minute of silence to the one and only Takeoff. My heart goes to his family. Rest in peace, Takeoff. I'm so heartbroken for me losing one of my favorite rappers out of MIGOS. One of my favorite rappers. He was very fluent in rapping. He was very good. His cadence, his delivery, the energy in his voice, and everything. Takeoff was one of the best. Takeoff was my favorite rapper among the MIGOS up to date, man. I love his album. His solo album that he released was very perfect, 100%. Only that he wasn't a problem. He didn't have that too much charisma. He didn't have that noise. He didn't have that problem around him. So he was always laid back. He was so calm, collected. He was so cool. You can't see Takeoff on the news all the time. You can't see Takeoff with so many ladies out there. You can't see Takeoff with lots of people. He's always with Offset. He's always with QUAVO. He's just with the three of them until they broke up lately. Then they decided to become a duo, QUAVO and Takeoff. Matter of fact, they just dropped an album, only Beat for Infinity links. You should go check it out. QUAVO was just spitting hard there. Offset missed in his album because, matter of fact, the album would have been so perfect, but two of them, Takeoff and QUAVO, they made the album perfect. Matter of fact, you should go listen to the album. Takeoff was just spitting real bars. It hurts me so much to see Takeoff lose his life for what he wasn't part of. Matter of fact, what happened? They went for a dice game in Houston, Texas, at the bowling alley, and they say QUAVO was the one playing dice with a group of people, and there was an altercation between QUAVO and one of the guys. I know they always move around with bodyguards and entourages like that, and somebody they were exchange of words, and someone among them brought out a pistol, and there were shots being exchanged, and a stray bullet decided to just fly towards Takeoff's head and his neck, and man, that's how he passed out, and that's how he lost his life. Straight bullet that wasn't meant for him. But I understand how that kind of situation happens. You know, sometimes when celebrities are people around, there's always people who have guns around them, and when as soon as there's an altercation, as soon as someone draws out a pistol, there's going to be shots going out there back and forth, and anybody that get caught in the crossfire will definitely lose his life. And this is just a misfortune. This is just something sad that happened to Takeoff, a very cool, calm, collected person who wasn't so carried away with social media about, who wasn't carried away with so much fame. He was only interested in making quality music. He was only interested in taking care of his family. He wasn't interested about the spotlight. He hardly post on Instagram, hardly post on Twitter, hardly post online. He was so cool. He was a calm person. And this is so hard to come by because most of the times, most people, when they reach that kind of status, they always want to move around with fly girls, fly ladies. They always want to be around people, the entertainment industry, be around people, be around superstars, and causing problem, being on the headlights here and there. But he was so focused on getting money and being cool with his rapping, and always making sure he's always taking care of his family. And this breaks my heart so much that man, QUAVO is going to be alone. QUAVO is going to be alone without his brother, without his that's his nephew right there, man. I know it was so disheartening for the fans when they discovered that MIGOS broke up because of some little problem between QUAVO and Offset, due to a lady broke them up and some personal problems. But they came back together to become a duo, QUAVO and Takeoff, and everything was going on smoothly until this untimely demise. Man, my heart goes out to the family. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Rest in peace, my boy. Rest in peace. Matter of fact, not too long, Takeoff was on Drink Champs, and Nori asked him, man, I saw the way people move out there. There was a clip circulating on the internet, and the clip was about QUAVO moving around with so much security, like a president, moving militant. And he asked Takeoff, man, I saw the way people are moving, and Takeoff said, yeah, you have to stay prepared. You have to move. It's crazy out here because they say rap is one of the dangerous jobs out there. So you have to stay guarded. You have to guard yourself up. You don't have to. You have to let yourself down. He was speaking so confident. He was so confident about his security. But one thing in this life, nobody knows tomorrow. Even the president can get taken down. No matter the security you have, something can happen. A stray bullet might come from nowhere, or even your own personal security guard can mistakenly try to shoot someone and shoot you, or anything can happen. So this is just misfortune. This is just, we just have to leave it in God's hands, man. This is so painful that someone that a bullet wasn't meant for just caught in the crossfire, and my heart goes out to him. You should try and much as possible to go support them. If you're a fan of the Migos, go listen to Infinity Links. Go listen to Takeoff's last album, Last Space. I forgot the name of the album, but go listen to his album and support them, man. Man, my heart goes out to Takeoff. My heart goes out to QUAVO and Offset. Rest in peace to the brother, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Signing out, au revoir, leaving you with peace and love.